I don't know, I just don't feel great at the moment. Hi, so before I play this whole video, I want to explain a little bit about what happened. So last month I felt really frustrated and I thought I would pick up the camera and I just really needed to vent. But that venting session turned out to be a really frustrating session, talking about how much things needed to change. And so that month I decided that I will do stretching, I will get my flexibility back, I will release the tension in my body, and I really did just that. It's been a month and a little bit over a month, and I want to show you the changes that and the benefits, of course, that I received during this whole month stretching thing, you know, stretch with me kind of video. But yeah, let's continue and watch. Alright, hi. So I just did my first stretching routine and I'm so upset with myself of how unflexible I am. I noticed that my hips are hurting, my left side is really tight, and then I've got obviously my bad knee on my left leg, which I fell off a motorbike in Thailand, and for some reason when I was stretching though, my other knee started playing up as well, so that's really annoying, and I just feel really frustrated with myself, and I don't know, I just don't feel great at the moment with my workouts, with my stretching. You know, I obviously just started stretching again, but I'm just not really interested in lifting weights anymore. I feel like I'm at a peak, not a peak, but a stage where I've just plateaued, and I know majority of it is my nutrition, but at the minute I don't find no joy in lifting weights just for the sake of it. So I'm gonna start doing stretching and flexibility work, and also handstands, because I used to be really flexible as a kid and I used to do trampolining, you know, handstands as well. So I really want to get back to that, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is day one. And the frustration slowly going. I'm still training, but after training I do flexibility work and handstand work. Mainly stretching for now because I want to see how much progress I made. I still have pain in my lower back, but the knee pain is gone. And what else? I still get, you know, when you stand up too quickly you get the little stars or you can see stars, whatever. That's still happening, but in the majority of the movements I can do, it's just my range of flexibility is not that flexible. So I'm going to keep doing it and see how I am. So I'll update you next time. Bye. Hi. So I don't actually know what day it is. I think it's day 6 or 5 of stretching and mobility work and all of that good stuff. I'm wearing neon everything. We went to the beach yesterday, so I missed a session of training and stretching, but today I'm going to be getting back to it, and yeah, I'll show you how it goes. welcome to my video. Finally I can sit down and welcome you to the video. So what I wanted to run through is basically my background, the instant results that I got, and then obviously long term. So I want to start with saying, you know, my background, and that is the fact that I've grown up to be a very active person. When I was a child, I used to do all the sports you can imagine, so cross country, that was my thing, and then I moved to obviously trampolining, and then I did relay running, and I did a lot of like athletics and all of that. I did handstands as a kid, so for me bodybuilding over the years has sort of been my love. And then it so happened that, you know, with bodybuilding and building muscle, you kind of get stiffer with time, and especially if you don't stretch, you know, tension in your muscles becomes the new norm. So now I have created a balance and I don't train as much as I used to. But yeah, let's go ahead and speak about the instant results. So when I first started stretching, I noticed that obviously the most obvious thing is my mood changed, and the frustration was going. I was no longer frustrated. I mean, obviously it was hard to do the stretching because I wanted to already do the splits like that, but that's not how it works, and you know that's not how it works. So I had to be patient with myself, but then obviously my mood changed, and so I was kind of like de-stressed every time I did the stretches. So then I noticed that I had slight flexibility. And with that, I mean, obviously it was painful and sort of annoying because I didn't do it straight away. I did notice, like, after about day 6 or up to 8, I noticed that my muscles and my hamstrings started to loosen up, which was amazing because I've not had that for a long time. And then along with that, with the instant results, and what I saw straight away that I could realize is the fact that I was developing a routine. I was forming a new habit, and at the beginning of it, I was like so dreading to stretch, and then towards the end, I was looking forward to stretching, because that was my way of like releasing the tension that I had put on my body by weight training. So the long-term habits, obviously, I've got a few written down just so I can keep on track and not waffle. The long-term benefits are the fact that I was tension-free, and that's a big one for me because now I'm really aware of the pain and tension if it does like enter my body. As soon as, for example, if I'm sitting on a chair and doing work, and I notice that I'm sitting in a position like, you know, or like where my spine is bent, I can, like, the pain signals are much more obvious to me now, and I can feel it in my body, and I'm like, all right, okay, I need to go stretch out. So a tension-free body is become my new norm. Thing is obviously better posture and better muscular function. I feel like now I can now I can hit a new range of motion with my squats. I am aware of more different parts that require for a whole system to work, so that's really nice. And of course I have formed a new habit, so I've been stretching for about, what is it, like a month and 2 weeks now. So what was that massive snort I just did? So yeah, I have formed a new habit now, and it's literally, if I don't stretch, I will be so frustrated with myself, and I just like, I can feel it in my body and it just doesn't feel right. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like my system now needs that stretching, you know what I mean? Like at the beginning I was like dreading it, but now I'm like, actually, like I need it, like my soul yearns for it. Yeah, the other thing I was gonna say is it doesn't matter what routine you use. What matters is that you do it constantly. That's one thing that I will say. With myself, I'm such an impatient person that I will literally just try it once and then be like, well, that tactic or tool doesn't work for me. But the fact is, I haven't tried it for long enough for my system to change and adapt to it for me to see any changes. So yeah, so pick a program or whatever. If you guys want to know what exact movements and stuff I did or what exact routines I did, because towards the end I did 3 different ones, and I'm still doing like all kinds of different ones, not just the beginner one that I chose in the beginning. So if you want to know what that is, let me know. I'll link it somewhere or explain it next time. But yeah, so you just need to stick with one thing. And another thing I want to mention is that towards the end, I say towards the end, but I'm still stretching, so it's gonna be ongoing, and I'm gonna keep doing it for the rest of till I can. So yeah, towards the end, or let's just say like a few days, weeks down the journey, I noticed like an aha moment. So when my muscles were like flexible, and I just, there was one day that I'll insert the clip after this, but I basically just noticed a day where my muscles and my whole body was like, right, I'm stretching. Like I've never been so flexible in my life before. And the fact that like there was that one, I mean, I don't know, maybe it was the pre-workout at the gym, maybe it's just the fact that I've been doing it for so long already, but it was amazing. Like everything just clicked, and yeah. But then also, if you miss a day, don't, doom yourself for it. Just don't worry, keep it moving, keep doing it, be consistent. And if you miss a day, so what, life happens, but yeah, so I really hope that you guys like this video, and if you feel like you are stuck, feel like you are frustrated, you need to change something, so look at your life and look at the way it is now, and if you are aware of what you're doing now, you can pick which habits you need to drop and which you need to form. So I hope that you guys incorporate stretching in your routine, because I super recommend it. That's really grammatically, what is wrong with my speech today? I recommend you stretch at least twice a week, maybe, if you don't want to do it every day. My stretching was only 10 minutes a day, not even that maybe, but obviously as time goes on you kind of want to challenge yourself and you look forward to challenging yourself. So yeah, let me know if this video was beneficial or educational or inspirational at all to you. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye, have a great time.